Hi guys, welcome back to Django Simplified. Today we're going to be taking a look at how we can actually do some theming on our Django admin. This particular lesson is for those of you who are not really good at actually extending Django and you just want to leverage on a third-party plugin that allows you to do theming for you without actually jumping into the CSS and trying to theme the Django admin yourself. So I have 4 options here, which I think are the top 4 Django admin themes available on the open source packages, djangopackages.com. Basically, I selected these based on the maintenance that goes into the projects, as well as the design and look and feel, as well as the customizations that's been done in terms of widgets. If you guys disagree with this, please do post a comment below. And we can also, if you have anything alternatively that's better than what I'm going to show you now, please go ahead and post your feedback. I'd definitely love to hear from you guys to see if there are any other better Django themes that you can leverage on, ready-made themes that you just need to pip install and out of the box it actually works without configuring it too much. So the first thing that I have is Django Grapple. I think that's how you pronounce it. And the second one, which I think is also in the top 4, is Django Suit. If you guys are aware of Django Suit, this is a pretty popular Django theme. And the third one is Django Material. So this leverages on Django's material design. So these are the Git repos of these packages. So we'll go through one by one and see how they actually look like. And the last one, which I think is also a fantastic Django package, is Django Jet. So this is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and actually look at the first one and why I think these themes are actually in my top 4 category of the best free themes available that you can actually leverage on in terms of theming your Django admin instead of the boring blue theme that comes with Django by default in the Django admin. So let's go ahead and actually install this Django Grapple here into our local environment. So installation details, you guys can check them out at the documentation here. So all we need to do is type in the pip command. So they have an installation located here. So I'll just go ahead and fire up this command here to install this package onto my local environment. So I have my virtual environment here. So let me just go ahead and paste it in and install it. So let's go ahead and install it. So take note, whenever you install any of these themes, you need to install them. Once you install them, then you add them into your installed applications above basically your Django admin, contrib admin here. So I'll just go ahead and actually add this in to my Django application. So let's go ahead and add it in here. The next thing that we want to do is to add in the URLs for Grapple, the package here. So we'll add that into our settings.py. So I've added in here, and as well as have imported the Django URLs include here so that it will include all the URLs associated with this package here. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this looks like on the UI. So go ahead and open a new tab and navigate to our admin section here. So once we open up our admin, we can see how this actually looks like, and we can navigate a bit deeper here to see how the theme looks like. So it's a pretty cool theme. It's quite clean. It's not really cluttered, but one disadvantage of this theme, which I've noticed, is it is not very responsive, as you can see here. So it doesn't respond quite well to that. So this is one thing you might want to take note if you're using this theme, that it's not very responsive to a certain degree. As you can see, it's not really aligning properly, but it's sufficient enough. It will probably satisfy your needs if you're looking for something that is alternatively better compared to the blue theme. Not too responsive, but it should be sufficient for you if that's not really what you're looking for in terms of responsiveness, but more towards look and feel. So I give this a thumbs up in my top 4 category in terms of look and feel. So the next theme that we want to look at is actually Django Suit. So Django Suit has basically a modern theme for Django admin interface, and they actually have 2 licenses. So they have a free license if you're not using it for commercial purposes. So you guys can see the pricing range here. So I'll go ahead and open up the pricing so you guys can see. So the free one is for non-commercial. If you guys need a single license, you can go ahead and purchase one. I think this is more worth it in terms of the value you get. Let's take a look at the demo so you guys can clearly see what I mean by in terms of it's actually giving you more value compared to the other free stuff that you get out there if you want to go commercial. So let's go ahead and see the demo at the live link here. So I'll log in here with the default username and password, which is demo. So once you've logged in, this is the UI. So they have plenty of widgets that you guys can check out, and they have lots of integration even for third-party Django CMS, and they have tons of widgets that they have here to make your UI experience better. And they also have a bunch of examples in terms of filtering. You can see the kitchen sink example as well. So you guys can leverage on lots of stuff with this Django Suit. So it's pretty neat user interface with lots of features, even support for integration with other third-party services like Django revisions, which is a pretty cool feature here. So you guys can check it out and you can leverage on a ton of stuff. So I think this definitely is worth the money if you want to go commercial and you don't want to have to build your own Django theme from scratch. So the next theme that we want to check out is Django Material Design. So this is one of my favorite themes for Django admin. They have a demo as well. They have a front end, and they actually have forms if you're not using the back end for the front end. So your forms will look something like this. It's just a material design theme. So let's go ahead and take a look at the demo, how that actually looks like on the UI. So you guys can follow the instructions here for the installation process. Materials for the core itself. They also have a front end, and they actually have an admin. You guys can check that out and follow up the installation process here to actually get it configured. So I'll just go ahead and take a look at the demo. So here we go. We got the live demo. Let's navigate in and log in. So we can use admin to actually log in. So once you log in, you get this look and feel here with material design. You guys can go ahead and customize the colors. Previously it used to be green, so I think they've changed the demo up to use a different color here, so you guys can check that out. It's pretty responsive since it's leveraging on material design, and you guys can see how it looks like once you change the view here to like your mobile version. It looks pretty neat. That's 100% free. Of course, they have a pro version license. The next theme that we want to have a look at is actually Django Jet. So this is one of my favorites because it's got tons of widgets that you guys can use. So let's go ahead and check out the demo. Once you guys log into Django Jet demo, you notice that you guys got tons of stuff change the UI look and feel in terms of colors, and you have a bunch of widgets that you guys can actually take a look at here, like RSS feeds, Google Analytics, and you can see all that stuff here. So it's a pretty cool theme to leverage on, which is free as well, so you guys can use that instead of Django's boring blue theme. So if you're not really good at design, if you guys like this video, comment, give your feedback. If you have alternative Django themes that I haven't talked about in this video and you guys feel like they're better, please do comment and share with me, as I think these are the only 4 themes out there that look good and are pretty stable in terms of deploying to your production environment.